Hi, this is Nathan Win from A&A Inomatic. Today I am super excited to share with you the most efficient way to perform multiple filtering. In this demo, we're going to filter the gallery from 3 drop-downs and a dynamic textures using the text input. Right, if you are using ifs and else right now for your filters, then you may want to pay close attention to this video. I hope you enjoy.
Here we have the gallery that display all the issues. Right now we only have 10, and I would like to filter this list by status, users. User here is the submitter, the type of the issues, and then able to do the keyword search. Right now, none of this is working, and I would like to implement the filter as well as the keyword search. Let's get started. Let's take a look at the data for the gallery as well as the choices for the drop-down. For the gallery, the items come from the collection issues tracker. It has a couple of columns and about 10 rows. Please note of this row count here. It did not come from the list. It being generated on the fly when we clear and collect the issues tracker. For status, I did not hard code the choices. I get that from the collection issue status, reported by for users, and issues type for the types. I initialize the collection in app on star area. So first thing first, I clear collect the issues tracker collection, and I grab the data from issues tracker where the status is not equal to remove. So practically we pull in everything except for the record that has been marked for removal. I have a separate video explaining the for and the sequence as well as the patch here. And that's all of this is really create that row count and give us the number from 1 to n. For this video, we just make the assumption the collection for issues tracker come from this table where the status is not equal to removed. Once we have the issues tracker, we grab the unique issue status, and for unique we use the distinct this collection and the data field issue status, and then we return the list of unique status for the submitted data. So we're not providing user the selection of all possible status. It's just the unique status within the data set. But before we add those, we had the all status as the first choice. We do the same for reported by all user. Same thing here. For the issues type, we collect unique values of the issues category. So on the data side, I use the term issues category, but on the PowerApps side, I switched that to issues type, and I'm stuck with it. But before all of the values, I have all type as the first choice. We will start out with filtering the status. In this dropdown, we have 5 selections. All status, if selected, should have no filter in the issue status. Otherwise, the issue status should equal to one of these 4 selections. First, let's copy the control name. In the gallery items, we expand the area here, filter this data collection, comma, and now we say the drop-down control dot selected dot value equal to all status, or that's the keyword, or issue status dot selected dot value equal to this data collection issues status, and then we close the filter. You see, no if else. Very simple and straightforward. Now let's test it out. Right now, all status selected. We have all 10 issues. We want to click on open. There's 3 items with open status. Active, 1 active, 2 verified, and 4 fixed. That works pretty well. Now let's look at all users. These are the names of the individual who submitted the 10 records. If all user is selected, there should not be any filtering for users. Let's take this off and see how easy it is to insert another filters drop down. I'm going to go ahead and grab the copy, reported by. Here we do the same, reported by. Let me go ahead and copy this, equal all users, or reported by equal to reported by. I need to take out the comma. Let's test. Alex Johnson, there's 2, and they both open. If I select fix, there should not be any. If I select open, there should be 2. The same as for all status. If I say Jamie Lee, 2, 1 fixed, 1 active. If we go by active, there should be 1. If we go fix, there should be 1. And we've opened, there should be 0. So that works. As you can see here, it's quite simple. There's no if else. I'm going to grab the name of the last dropdown. Issues category, all type. Issue category is equal to issues. Wait, did that have error? No, all user. Something is off. Oh, all types without S. There you go. Let's try again. Defects. There's 6 defects. We have about 4 fixed, 1 open. So if we select fix, there should be 4. If we select Chris Danielle, there should be 2. Perfect. It's working. For keywords or text search, I have this input control named search text. I also have 2 icons. The search icon is right here, and the search clear is invisible at the moment. As soon as we type in something, it becomes visible, and if we click, it will clear out whatever we have in that input. Looking at the property for that clear icon, both width and height is 17. For the X, it's relative to the keyword search input plus 2, because I want a little bit padding on the left side. As for the height, it is vertically center relative to the text input here. And here's the formula for it. You start out with the text control Y, and then you add the height of the text box minus the icon or self height divided by 2. And that's why it will always be in the middle vertically. On select, I reset the search text control. On the tooltip, of course, I have clear search text. For the search icon, it is really the same. As far as the Y and where the X is also relative to the text box here. But to do the text search, we do a comma right here. So the concept is the same. We have to have the condition where the text box is blank, and then when we have some words in there to do the search. So it's blank, and the control is search.text. Now this is to handle when it's blank, or we will have multiple conditions. So we're gonna say search text.text in ID, or I'm gonna copy this. Description reported by and category or types. Now because of the last one, I will remove the or, and in your data set you can add in as many as you need. Here I'm going to change this to description. Remember, these are the data field in this data collection. Okay, reported by, issue status, and then lastly issues category. It is so simple, right? Now we're going to test this. We go ahead and search for item number 5. Any issues with the word system? There's 2 of them. Do a filter first. Fix. We go ahead, enter incorrectly. This one. So it's working. We have successfully take filter selection from 3 drop-downs and a dynamic text search, and we do this in very minimal amount of code. I hope you enjoyed it. If you feel like buying me a coffee, links right below. Regardless, I appreciate you watching this video. Give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't. See you in the next one. Bye bye.